Hello and welcome to this edition of the video newsletter. Quite a few things I'd like to talk to you about today. Starting off with how we started this week, coming back after the half term, and that was by doing assemblies with all of our children, just reinforcing some key messages and focusing on a couple of important issues that we've been reminding the students about. The first one is the end of the school day expectations, and basically we've been trying to get through to the students the message of instructing them to leave site immediately at the end of the school day unless they're taking part or attending a supervised activity or a club such as like session 5. We want to ensure that students leave the school site promptly, as this helps maintain a secure environment. Unsupervised areas can pose risks, and it's our priority to ensure that our students are safe at all times. By encouraging students to either leave the site or engage in supervised activities, we promote a culture of responsibility and good behaviour, preventing potential disruptions or incidents. The second thing that we've been talking to the students about in our assemblies are the standards of behaviour and conduct in our local community. In addition to conduct within the school, it's crucial for our students to exhibit exemplary behaviour when travelling to and from school, whether that be walking up and down the roads, the pavements, or whether that be on public transport. Our students are ambassadors of Oldbury Academy and should represent our school positively at all times. We expect students to behave respectfully and responsibly within the local community, being mindful of their language, actions and interactions with others. We take great pride in our school, and this pride should be reflected in how our students conduct themselves outside of school. Wearing the school uniform should be a badge of honour, and we want our students to be proud representatives of Oldbury Academy. Encouraging good behaviour in the community not only helps maintain the school's reputation, but also instills a sense of belonging and pride in our students. We believe these habits will serve them well in all aspects of their future lives. And I just want to say thank you for your continued support as parents in helping us uphold these standards. Together, we can ensure that Oldbury Academy remains a safe and respectful environment where all students can thrive. As well as discussing the issues that I've just spoken about in our assemblies, our Year 10 cohort in their assembly, they've also had another message about the Student Senior Leadership Group, where the applications are now available and they are now open. And we're excited to bring you this news during this video newsletter. The Student Senior Leadership Group plays a vital role in shaping the future of our school. These young leaders will work closely with school staff and their peers to make meaningful contributions and drive positive change within our community. The leadership group will be spearheaded by the successful candidates who are appointed as head students. These roles are prestigious and come with the responsibility of guiding their fellow students and representing the school in various capacities. Application forms, like I say, are now available and they can be collected from the Year team, the Year 10 team that is. We strongly encourage parents to support their children in applying for these important positions. It's a fantastic opportunity for your child to develop leadership skills, gain valuable experience, make a significant impact on our school community. We believe every Year 10 student has something unique to offer, and we look forward to seeing many enthusiastic applications. Okay, moving on. We've just come out of a half term. Last half term, all the students were working towards meeting the expectations and requirements on the criteria, making them eligible for the rewards trip. And that is now culminating in completion. So by Friday of this week, any students who are eligible and have hit the criteria for the rewards trip, parents will be receiving a text message and that will be instructing you to go on to Parent Pay. You can access Parent Pay using your username and password. All the information about the trips will be found there, the price, payment methods, but also information on the consent forms that we're going to need from you online to enable the payment to go through. So look out for that text, please, parents. Okay, I want to talk to you briefly about Assessment Week, which is occurring next week, and that will be for our Year 7 to Year 10. Our Year 11s are currently doing their GCSE examinations, which are almost coming to an end next week, one or two the week after, but Year 7 to 10 will be doing their Assessment Week next week. Students need to prepare for these assessments, so can I urge you parents to keep an eye on Show My Homework for revision materials and any support that may be being offered to help the students prepare for their assessments next week. Year 10 in particular, they've got exams in biology, chemistry, physics, computer science and history amongst other things, so I'm urging students to be as prepared as they can be for these assessments. To support Year 10, the after school session 5 timetable is running throughout the week, and details of these are behind me as I now speak, and Year 7 to 9 will also be completing their assessments. So the outcomes of these assessments will inform banding and setting for next year. They are really important. So very, very important that students do the most preparation they can possibly do. They prepare diligently, so we have an accurate overview of their ability, and therefore appropriate support can be offered as and when needed. So it wouldn't be right for me not to mention attendance, something that we probably talk about in every single video newsletter, especially on the back of me telling you about Assessment Week next week. Attendance, there is an undisputable correlation between the better the attendance to school, then the better the outcomes for the students. So I'm encouraging everybody to be in school next week to complete their assessments. We like to recognise and reward students with excellent attendance, and as always we're going to have a weekly draw where students get the opportunity, for those students who attend regularly, to win Love to Shop vouchers and Just Eat vouchers as well. So I'm just coming to the end of this edition of the video newsletter, and I just want to give you a couple of upcoming dates for this upcoming half term, and one of them is a cohort of our Year 10 students are going to be visiting Birmingham University, a fantastic opportunity, and it's Your Future, Your Choice is what it's called, and it's a summer school that's going to be occurring in the second week of July. It's a 3-day event where the students will go to Birmingham University. They get to sleep in the halls of residence there. They get to have a look around the place, see the facilities, the sports facilities, the lecture rooms, the studios, all those kind of things. But it's a great opportunity for raising aspirations and to explore and to get the feel of a university firsthand. And lastly, I just want to talk to you about an upcoming week. It's week beginning Monday the 24th of June. This is Key Stage 3 Enrichment Week in PE. Students are going to be having the opportunity to take part in a High Rocks Team Fitness Challenge, orienteering, trick ball, ultimate frisbee and table tennis in their core PE lessons. There are going to be lots of exciting new sports and activities to try out and work together as a team in. And that brings me to the end of this week's edition of the video newsletter. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.